Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers eliminated. Now, that's the biggest story of the weekend, really. And then the additional story is what's going to happen with them. You know, last year, Brady was coming back. I mean, Brady was throwing the Lombardi Trophy in a bay. You know, he was hammered on tequila. There was no question whether or not Tom Brady was coming back. Last year, though, there was question about Aaron Rodgers. Here in Indianapolis, people are all fired up. They want Aaron Rodgers to come here along with Davante Adams. The thing is this, there's always a backstory. What you read or what you see, there's always a backstory. Let's take Brady first. Brady kind of sort of addressed it by not addressing it, meaning media after a game wanted him to address it. And what happens there is whoever asks the question wants to be the one that gets Tom Brady to say, I'm retiring or I'm coming back for sure. Well, Brady's not doing that. He just got his ass beat. And last thing in the world he wants to do is talk about, unless he was absolutely retiring. If he was absolutely retiring, he might have said that. But Tom Brady not going down giving some cheesy reporter it. He's going to do it on his own freaking social media posts. I guarantee you Tom Brady isn't telling Ian Rappaport or anybody else when he's retiring. He'll do it on his own. Rodgers is different. Seems like Rodgers wants to play. Seems like Rodgers kind of had a nice time this year in Green Bay. That leads to more and more speculation. It seemed also like it was a one-year deal with Rodgers coming back. Then all of a sudden, Rodgers blows up. Rodgers blows up not because of football, though he might be the MVP. He blows up because of vaccine status and his comments that go against the grain of the mainstream media. I think it made Rodgers look much better. I get that I might be, at least in the media, in the minority of this, but in the world that we live in outside here, in the majority. However, that doesn't solve whether or not he wants to stay in Green Bay. And as I said, there will be plenty of places for him to go. Indianapolis, at least in our mind, is perfect. I mean, you got a dome stadium. You're playing in the South, the AFC South, where you go to Tennessee, you go to Texas, you go to Jacksonville. It's the easiest division, non-NFC East, that there is in football. And you're playing inside in warm weather for at least half of your games. It's not more than half of your games, actually. We think it's perfect. So there you go. So does every other city. Don't get me wrong. Las Vegas thinks so. You know, everybody thinks so. And the other thing is, everybody wants to say, well, look, if we could just get you here, we could do what Matt Stafford's done with the Rams. Just upgrade. I'm talking about Las Vegas. I'm certainly talking about Indianapolis. Talking about a lot of places. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know this. Aaron Rodgers seems to like the attention, and he ain't going to announce anything anytime soon.